It's 2 a.m. on a quiet street in Brooklyn. A manhole cover slowly lifts from below, then another. Then 7 people climb out of the ground, walk to parked cars, pull out fresh clothes and change right there on the street. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows what they were doing down there for 3 hours. And the NYPD is trying to figure out the same thing. New York City sits on top of one of the most complex underground systems in the world. Hundreds of miles of sewer tunnels, some dating back over a century, running beneath some of the most densely populated streets on Earth. Most people never think about what's down there, but somebody has been thinking about it a lot. Security cameras across Brooklyn and Queens have now captured at least 3 separate incidents of groups of people climbing in and out of city maintenance holes under cover of darkness. The videos are strange, unsettling, and so far completely unexplained. In one of the incidents captured on video, 3 people dressed in waterproof hip waders and protective gear pried open a maintenance hole cover in Queens and climbed in. The last one pulled the cover shut behind them as traffic slowed around them. A nearby auto shop owner whose security camera caught the whole thing said he had no idea what they were doing down there, but he was pretty sure it wasn't anything good. A second incident happened in the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn. A group of roughly 7 people were caught on camera emerging from a maintenance hole in the middle of a busy intersection. In full view of passing cars, some wore headlamps, several carried what appeared to be shovels and other tools. One narrowly missed getting hit by a vehicle as they pulled themselves out of the ground. A third incident happened on a quiet street in Brooklyn's Gravesend neighborhood around 2 a.m. 7 people climbed out, walked calmly to parked cars, and changed into fresh clothes, as if this was completely routine. Police later determined the group had been underground for approximately 3 hours. So what were they doing down there? Nobody officially knows, but that hasn't stopped people from speculating. The most boring explanation is urban exploration, a surprisingly large subculture of people who explore tunnels, abandoned infrastructure, and underground systems purely for the experience. New York's sewer system is considered something of a holy grail in that world. The equipment, waders, headlamps, tools, fits that profile. But urban explorers typically don't travel in groups of 7, and they usually try harder not to be seen. A local resident who witnessed one of the groups put it bluntly: 7 grown adults don't go underground in the middle of the night just for fun. There has to be something else going on. Other theories floating around range from smuggling routes to people living underground to infrastructure tampering. None of those have been confirmed, but none have been ruled out either. The NYPD confirmed it's actively investigating all 3 incidents. So far, there have been no arrests and no injuries reported. The city's Department of Environmental Protection inspected the sewer infrastructure at the Brooklyn locations and said nothing was damaged. The Queens incident remains under active investigation. City officials reminded New Yorkers that entering any city sewer, drain, pipe, or maintenance hole is dangerous and illegal. The hazards underground include toxic gases, unstable surfaces, flooding, and confined spaces that can be fatal. Just last month, a woman died after falling into an open maintenance hole in Midtown Manhattan after a truck dislodged the cover. The sewers are not a place for civilians. Here's what makes this story genuinely strange. It's not one incident, it's 3, in different locations, with different groups, all within a short window of time, all captured on surveillance cameras. All happening between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. That suggests either an organized subculture of people doing this regularly, in which case how many incidents haven't been caught on camera, or something more coordinated with a specific purpose. New York City has over 6,000 miles of underground infrastructure. Most of it hasn't been mapped in decades. What's down there, who knows about it, and what it could be used for is a question the city has never fully answered. Maybe it's just curiosity. Maybe it's something else entirely. Right now, nobody knows, and that's what makes it interesting. If you found this interesting, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories that don't get explained properly anywhere else. This is Perry. Until next time, take care.